Welcome back to Win in the Wild! It's this voice again! Session 27! Alright, if someone would please, I think Austin, you said you wanted to do it, give us a recap of...
I shall do it!
20 seconds?
Session 26!
26, I said 22nd.
Incorrect. Almyre walked into the room, arm around Jira. But worse, the wizard, Ariazel, materialized. He monologued for a while about seeing Exurbia utterly destroyed. He showed the party a horrifying sight of a blast of magic erupting out of the spire and crashing into the ziggurat, ultimately destroying the sand dial. Ariazel said he didn't even need Anar's heart, but he just wanted it anyway. He disappeared after commanding Almyre to go after the heart. Almyre couldn't utter a word before falling into a pile of sand, only to be reborn as a terrifying sand golem, hell-bent on killing and retrieving Lord Anar's heart. The surge of magic released by the shattering of the sand dial briefly incapacitated Lord Anar and forced a wild magic surge from Pascal, turning Jeatz into a horrible troll. Anar shook off the shock quickly, casting Powered Word Stun on the monstrosity to give the party a brief respite. The monster shook off the stun and pummeled Anar with legendary action attacks. Horace went down in the crossfire, but Almyre picked him up using his own healing potion. Almyre was able to translate into Troll what Jeatz needed to hear in order to attack the sand monster by convincing Troll Jeatz there was meat inside the sand. Almyre, absolutely out of left field, cast Polymorph on Anar, turning him into a giant ape to give him a buffer as he was not looking well. Sandemir quickly turned his attention to Almyre to intentionally break her concentration, downing her in the process. Horace got his payback using one of her potions to revive her, but unfortunately, this broke her concentration. Anar turned back into his frail form. Horace made a feeble attempt to shackle the monstrosity, failing spectacularly. The monster landed. Yeah. The monster landed a fatal blow on Anar. Yeah, for sure. Monster landed a fatal blow on Anar, taking the air out of the room. The beast left with Anar's heart. Without it, Anar would fade, no matter the healing applied. He would reconstitute in time. Anar uttered a few final words. It was fate he should go this way. They must go to the material plane to destroy the wizard in the realm. The material plane using the portal in the dark place. He felt Almyre's presence, lost in the weave, asking Almyre to find her brother. Jira, upset by the death of her son, still served her purpose as lorekeeper, divulging all she knew about the dark place. Indring, Exurbia's daughter, was a secretive one who resided there before it was the dark place. Indring is said to be the mother of changelings, and Jeatz recalled once his mother mentioning her name. Jira also reminded them of the history of the darkness. It was once a Fey Lord of Night. He stood against the other courts, but it took the power of the other four lords to destroy him. 3 of the hearts are in the possession of Ariazel in the material plane. The Spring Court was likely holding out against the darkness. Regarding memory of the material plane, the lore keepers are exempt, but Jira is unaware if Exurbia wipes the memories or suppresses them. The Weave Warden appeared, and while he could not send the party back in time, he could slow the time differential to a crawl between the wild and the material so that the party could take their time on the material plane. It would potentially expose the Time Warden to Ariazel's wrath, but it was a risk worth taking. The party stepped outside to utter chaos. Jahir outlined the chaos in a bumbling manner, Almyre, as acting lady of the court, put Jeatz in charge. As to not alarm the people, they would keep Anar's death under wraps, and Jeatz presented himself as Lord Anar, pronouncing Jeatz acting leader, giving an incredibly convincing presentation thanks to Jira's prestidigitation. From there, the party rushed to help the citizens of the court. They all rushed to the ziggurat to inspect the aftermath. Shards of glass and the sandy remains littered the floor. Almyre picked up a shard of glass and found it could see through time, as Jira mentioned. Horace picked up some sand, finding it had the ability to stop time. Unable to do more for the dial, they turned their attention to the ailing citizens. Almyre rushed into town to help remove the gold cap of the spire off the bed perimeter. She succeeded with the aid of a reduce spell, getting a potion of invulnerability as a reward. Jeatz ran to aid those by the water crashing down after the failure of the reverse waterfall. He aided the soldiers and was rewarded with a ruby ring. Horace rushed to the gardens to aid in calming the pixies' rampage. Horace found the circus troupe in the entryway of the casino, and Zazzle unshrunk them. They aided in capturing the pixies. Spinkle, the owner, came out, giving his thanks. He sent Glitter with Horace as he no longer felt the summer court was safe for her. Horace made a promise to keep her safe. That night, Almyre witnessed a ghastly sight. The stars formed a hand that swept over the sand, and skeletons made of sand arose from the earth. They laid assault to a pod of sand eels in the desert, ultimately overpowering them. The eels twitched to life, and the newly formed undead army marched towards the autumn court.
And that's
I would just like to. I'd like to point out that Zazzle's solution to it not being safe for Glimmer was to send Glimmer with us.
Spinkle solution.
Spinkle, yes.
I do like the name Spinkle.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Very good.
Yeah, what about it? I feel safer with you than I ever felt in the casino.
I'm not saying that where she can hear it. I'm just pointing it out for the group.
I'll polymorph you back into a sheep.
Bat.
You know, I did think that same thing.
Okay. All right. So
we're the ones going into the gates of hell is what we're doing.
Okay, so we'll fast forward to the next morning, and if you guys want to wake up early and kind of do, Sean, you mentioned doing like a little recap of what you had in the bag of holding before you go out for the day, you can.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, Jeatz, you got Stone of Good Luck.
Yep.
Let's see, we saw the sand. We got the Sand of Time last time, so as an action, we can throw that, and the only core can throw the sand within the vial to cast a time stop spell. So we can do that.
Someone got a ruby ring, right?
Yeah, I did, but I don't know what it is yet.
I didn't have that one down.
I can cast Identify on it for you.
Let's see, you have... Almyre has Ring of Healing Word, and Almyre, you're the one with the Sand of Time.
Okay. I don't have to be. You guys can have it, because I know you grabbed it, Horace. But
I have the Ring of Faith Step, which I do need to remember.
Yes, you do need.
But I have that one. It kind of probably could have been useful. Yeah, Ring of Faith Step. Resistance. Has that. I think it matters. Jeatz has that one now. Potion of Invulnerability. Almyre, you have that. Jeatz, you still have 3 potions of healing. And 3 potions of greater healing.
Oh, lit.
I have 2, you have 2, Almyre, greater healing potions.
So how many potions of healing is that in total, regardless of level?
6, 10. And then I have an Amulet of Healing. And Arcane Shackles. And I also have the Immovable Rod. And Almyre. Still have the Brace of Defense. That should be everything.
Do you still have a Fey Heart of Darkness? I don't know if he said that or not.
We have I didn't name everything. I have the Minor Fey Heart of Darkness. We have the Minor Fey Heart of the Forest, which Jeatz has.
Well, Jeatz doesn't have that anymore. He did return it to you.
We returned the other one. Return the forest one or the frozen one?
The darkness one.
Oh shit! Sorry. Magnus's heart is different than the forest one. I do not think that you have given up the heart.
No, I have the Minor Fey Heart of Death, and then when we had the Minor Fey Heart of Forest.
The death. What didn't you give to your patron dude?
Patron.
That was in that ring or whatever that we.
My necklace?
Yeah.
I don't think I've given him anything.
No.
Okay, never mind.
No, I haven't used that because I don't. It's risky.
I feel disrespected.
Shut up.
Good.
Go back in your. Go back.
Spoken.
I don't really want to talk to you.
Heard I'm the only one who remembered that existed. Got it.
I do. I just don't use it. Okay, wait. I have the. What ring do I have? The ring is. Face step.
All right.
Alrighty.
Having taken inventory, if you guys would like to continue with the morning, just let me know.
Is the ring of face step an actual item?
I don't think so. It's probably something you're just gonna have to add to your inventory.
Yeah, I'll do that now.
Austin, are you making a hissing sound?
No.
He's known to do that.
Okay, never mind then.
I do hear it too.
It might be. I don't know how to say this in not an offensive way because it's not meant to be. It might be your nose.
Oh. How about now?
Face step.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's better.
No more hissing.
Oh, okay. Can you still hear me?
Oh, I can't still hear it.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
no, there it goes.
I'll survive.
All right, I am ready. I finally got that ring.
Okay. So you guys get to the keep and basically collapse to sleep, except Almyre, all you need to do is trance, but you woke up in the middle of the night. You see this horrifying sight out in the sea that is this desert, and this undead army march off to the Autumn Court. After you see this, do you wake your party members, or do you let them get a full night's rest before you kind of alert?
I let them get
it doesn't seem immediately threatening.
Yeah, I give them a full night's rest because I know we're going to want to. Even though we may, if we were to go towards the Autumn Court and try to stop them, like it wouldn't be worth it. The best option is going to be to the material plane.
Okay. So with that, morning comes. You guys are allowed to sleep in. There's no one that has come knocking on your door like when you were at Frostfell. As you slowly start to wake up, Horace, Glitter was sleeping next to you. And as you wake up, she says,
Good morning, sunshine. Listen, we didn't really get to talk yesterday, but I just want to let you know that I'm going to be the best traveling companion that I can be, okay? Spinkle tasked me with this, and I shall hold true to my duty, okay? Now, you can consider me your ward, all right? I'll protect you as well as I can. I know you're supposed to protect me, but I'm going to protect you too, okay?
Thank you, Glitter. I could have asked for a better traveling companion.
Thank you. Now, if you want me to turn your friend into a sheep, I absolutely will.
I'll let you know when the time is right.
Okay, perfect. You seem to like it, so I don't think I'll have any trouble.
What else can you turn people into? Anything smaller? Maybe a rat.
I can turn him into a rat or a snail.
Ooh, a snail. That sounds pretty good.
Or a stick
I'll
bug.
keep that in mind.
Okay.
This will be fun.
While they're threatening to turn me into different things, I think when I get up, I wanna get up a little early and go out with Pascal and just try to like meditate a little bit and try to connect with the earth and just kind of feel into the wild and see if like I want to try to strengthen my bond with the wild. That's probably the best way of putting it.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. As you go out, do you want to do this in the sand or like where do you want to be to do this?
I think the sand is fine. Maybe like if I could find a place where there's some water next to the sand, so I can just kind of. I mean, I think that the wild embodies everything. It doesn't have to just be grass, contrary to some people's opinions. That sounded attacking. That had nothing to do with y'all. That was a canon thing.
No. So we'll say as you exit the keep, there's this sort of meandering path out of the keep towards a small little grotto of sorts with a bench looking out to the small river that has now dried up, but the soil is still a little wet. And you can see a few pockets, a few pools of water where the river used to be, but it has since receded back to the ocean.
Okay. Yeah, so I want to kind of sit next to that with... I just want to kind of be close to all of that and sit with Pascal on my shoulder and just kind of try to feel deep into the sand and into the soil and feel just try to connect with nature better than I've been able to recently.
Yeah, so roll me a nature check then. And I'll say Pascal will give you the help action since you're well rested.
Oh. Okay. Where's my D20? Come on. Oh, I get the help action, so that's an advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, that's a dirty 20.
With a
I'm sorry, 21.
A 21. Okay. With a 21, you sit early in the morning. It's almost entirely silent. There's nothing but the wind kind of rustling these palm trees around you. You can sort of take everything in and process the last 24 hours. And with Pascal, where's Pascal on you? Is he like on your knee, on sitting next to you, on your shoulder?
I think he's on my shoulder. That's where I think I feel the most comfortable with him. Mm-hmm. Unless he wants to be somewhere else.
No. So he crawls up on you, and as you're trying to commune with nature, you feel a connection with Pascal that you haven't felt before, and you can sense the world as Pascal sees it. These visions of infrared sort of flash through your mind like a lizard would see. You can feel the heat radiating up from out of the ground in a way that you haven't felt before. And we'll say, with a 21, that you have gained proficiency in nature checks.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. How do I give myself that skill proficiency level?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
oh, man. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, boy. Okay. So, like, during this meditation, I think, as I'm feeling through and seeing from Pascal, I think I want to convey a, like, sense of a little bit of worry about him, knowing that he was, like, hurt in the last fight, I guess, like, spiritually through the wild. And I kind of want to send him the feeling of, can you show me what hurt you, or, like, can you give me some insight into it?
Having seen through Pascal's eyes, he does his best to sort of explain. He gives you visions of what he sees now is sort of these arcane swirls, as he can see in infrared. But he flashes momentarily, him being blinded by this arcane energy. And what you take away from that is when the sand dial was shattered, so much magical energy was released that it pained those who can control the wild's magic. Lord Anar and Pascal being an example of that, which makes sense as to why Anar was incapacitated.
Gotcha. Okay.
And he reassures you. He pats you, and as if to say, "I'm fine now. It's dissipated."
Okay. I kind of give him a little bit of a little like touch on the head, just to kind of say I'm sorry that you're dealing with this. And I want to fish out of my pockets like a berry or something, or see if there's maybe a berry around to give him.
You look around and you see a dragonfly has nestled on a nearby palm frond that's coming out of one of these trees. Give me a dexterity check or sleight of hand check to see if you can grab it to feed it to him.
That's a 14.
I'll roll for the dragonfly. I don't have a plus. I got a 7. You are able to grab it off this nearby palm frond.
Perfect. I do that, and I think I kind of touch Pascal, who I imagine has been also closing his eyes, and I hope I kind of like waft the dragonfly in front of his mouth, or in front of his nose, hoping that he'll
he starts to follow it. You see his eyes lock in, and he's ready to pounce.
Hell yeah. I think I let the dragonfly go so he can catch it in the air.
Oh yes, okay. I'll have him roll or if you want to, I'll have the dragonfly do another dexterity check with disadvantage. And you can have Pascal. You can roll for Pascal. He'd have a +0.
Okay.
Dex, or I guess he'd have a +1. I don't know. We really didn't establish a stat block.
Okay. He got a 10.
A 10.
Yeah.
That meets it, beats it. So we'll do a roll off.
Okay.
All right.
He got a 19.
A 19. I rolled a 16. This dragonfly is really giving Pascal a run for his money. You see Pascal hops around. He tries to. Does he have a tongue? Is he a chameleon or just like a other normal-ish?
He's a cross between a chameleon and a lizard, like a standard lizard. So I think he's got like a little bit of a tongue, not like the like longest tongue in the world, but
right. So he leaps up and reaches out with this tongue, realizing it's not going to be enough. He climbs up onto your shoulder and does a diving leap and grabs it in his mouth and lands in the sand next to you.
Nice.
And is just munching away, making happy little sounds.
Oh, right. I look over and go, "Sorry, little buddy. Well, I'll try to make sure that never happens to you again."
He gives you an affirming nod.
Cool. Okay. Well, after that, I think I kind of pack up or get myself up and make my way back to the group to see what the plan is for the day.
Okay. So, Almyre, as you start to wake, you're the only one that has been disturbed by the others. Jahir approaches you pretty early on in the morning, knowing that he would also only have to trance as an Eladrin. He comes to find you in your room, and he has a few pieces of news. He says, Princess, Jira, oh shit, sorry. Oh, sorry. I picked the wrong person in this. My apologies. your father's body, he's been concealed. I'm unsure if you saw me speaking with a medic yesterday, but she's cast gentle repose on him to preserve his body for a while. In the event that you do return with his heart, I think we might be able to fuse them back together, but Jira told me what his parting words were, and it seems your father is okay going out the way that he did, but as a soldier of the Summer Court, I must do everything I can to return him, if you understand what I'm saying.
What do you... I don't think I do understand what you're saying.
If you somehow return with your father's heart before the magic of gentle repose has elapsed, then perhaps we can return Lord Anar back to life.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I figured out what it was now. Yes, no, I think that is the best option. And I'm hoping that we can do so. Correct me if I'm wrong, Cleric. It's probably 2 weeks we have?
Something like 10 days, yes.
10 days, okay, cool. Well, that does not give us much time, but we will certainly do our best. I'm so sorry, Shahir. I hate to leave the Summer Court in such shambles, but this is...
I'll make it right, Princess. Don't you worry. You tasked me with this, and I will not fail you.
Thank you. I hope I do not have to be Lady of the Summer Court so soon, or ever. Hopefully we can find Almyre as well. I don't know. It kills me to see the court like this. To know, what horrors may lie ahead.
Horrors.
Horrors.
Princess.
Horrors.
What horrors?
It's just the accent. We can't pronounce the second R's. I understand. Don't you worry, Princess. Well, I'll do everything I can. You've tasked me with this, and again, I will not fail you.
Thank you, Shahir. Now, there's work to be done by both of us, so let's...
Yes. Whenever your friends wake, if you would please go to the Seal House. A friend of mine, Annette, will train you and your friends, well, not that you need training, of course, but we'll train your friends on how to use a sand seal to cross the desert as quickly as possible.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Never mind.
Okay. So with that, it's still early morning. If you guys want to regroup, I will say that you can shop if you'd like. The marketplace did not seem to be destroyed whenever you walked by it. Things always need to be bought and sold. So if you want to make one last shopping trip, I have no idea how much money you guys have. But if you'd like to do that, or if you want to eat breakfast and discuss your plan of action before going to the Seal House, then I will leave that all up to you.
Later, do you need to do any shopping before we go out on our adventure?
Yeah, I mean, did we shop earlier?
We did, and I got assaulted.
Okay. And we took a long rest, right? So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think the first thing I want to do is.
Does that count as a long rest?
Oh yeah. You all got a long rest. Sorry,
Oh.
I don't think I ever said that out loud. But yeah, you got a long rest.
I want to go. Yeah, I want to go to I want to go to like some kind of shop that sells magical items.
Ooh,
What's the word I'm looking for?
A magic shop.
Yes. Yes, I want to go to one of those spy shops that you see.
Okay, and what are you looking for in particular? Or are you looking for nothing in particular? Because what I will say is it's otherwise just going to be the marketplace that I gave you like 2 or 3 sessions ago.
Well, first thing is I wanted a not character way to look at what the ring is. Not that I don't trust the identify spell. That's not what I'm saying. But
yeah,
I thought it would be a fun story way of doing that. So that's my main focus. But I just like to see if there's anything rare that maybe we can afford before we leave that can help us on our adventure.
Gotcha. Okay. Everyone else agree with that? Oh my god, that's not the same dog.
This is Maple. Somehow still Maple.
That is a different animal.
Oh, wait, I guess
crazy.
I can send a picture to Caleb and Austin to show you guys what Maple did look like earlier this week.
Yeah, a little before and after. Oh my god.
Oh, there's a baby back there too.
Oh baby.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby, baby.
Oh, baby, baby.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what's he look like now?
Little chicken nugget.
Oh, my lord, that is not the same dog.
Absolutely not. She said, "Why did you take my hair, father?" That's
Oh
what that
my
last picture
lord.
looks like.
Good lord.
She
it
did
looks
look
like you
pretty
have
sad in that one.
Yeah. That's nuts.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay, so you guys would like to go shopping before we head on out to the Seal Shack?
Yep.
What's your favorite shop, Glitter? Do we need to stop by to get you anything before we leave?
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
can we get
I
armor
kinda
for
just
glitter?
Stayed in the casino. Oh, well, we could maybe find an armor that could make pixie armor. Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's do that. Let's see if we can go find some
I
pixie
think
armor.
you could use some badass armor.
Hell yeah! All right.
Okay, so as you guys go shopping, you have your standard fare, and this is what you guys had last time, so let me drop it in Discord. But if you want to, so Jeatz, I'll say that yes, you can find someone that can tell you what this ring is. Roll me a insight check. I'll set the DC low. We'll say DC 10 to find someone who you think would be reputable enough to tell you what this ring is, and then one other person.
I have identify.
It's probably a ring of coughing and sneezing.
God damn it. I mean, I know you have identify. I'm using this as like a backup, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm keeping that as a backup.
Okay.
I got a 23, Avery.
Okay. With the 23, you can definitely find a merchant. Because he says,
Okay.
selling incantations and sorceries right here. Why don't you come on down? Incantations and sorceries. Just because there's chaos going on doesn't mean you can stay unprotected. I'll keep you safe.
Okay.
So I'll drag you onto the market. Oh, what do we have here? As you
Good
approach
afternoon,
Jeatz.
sir. I was hoping you could help look at my ring and help kind of tell me something about it. I recently got it and don't know much about it, but it feels like there's some kind of magic in it.
Yeah, you walk up to this shopkeep. He's grizzled. He has this long white beard. He has this huge jeweler's glass in one eye. And the other one is questionable on if he can actually see out of it. He says, "Oh yeah, sure, I can evaluate it for you. Just a few favor. You understand? I don't work for free."
Sure, I give him 5 favor.
"Oh, that'll be plenty. Give me just a moment." You see he takes it from you and slams it down on the table. He knocks a jar off. It breaks. He's like, "Oh no, don't mind that. I can mend that later." He goes to inspect it very closely. And he says, interesting, okay. "Well, sir, it seems that you have here is an ordinary, everyday, mundane ruby ring. It's a precious ruby,
wonderful.
I'll give you that, but just a regular old ring. Are you planning on proposing to someone? Someone special?"
No.
Make sure there weren't any curses on that ring?
I do not know if there weren't any curses. Do you?
I think he was going to propose to you.
No, I'm saying you brought it to me to make sure there weren't any curses on the ring.
Oh, well, I thought it was magical, but I guess it's not.
No, nothing special about this ring, sir. Nothing at all.
Oh.
I roll an insight check to see if he is just dumb. Is he
Yeah,
telling the
sure.
truth?
Yeah, I assume you're standing around. You may. Absolutely.
That is a 23.
With a 23, it seems like he's telling the truth. He seems to know his shit. He's a little goofball, but well, it seems he knows what he's talking about.
Would it just be worth a lot, in its weight of gold, or?
Do you? I guess my next question is: do you enchant rings by chance?
I have enchantments, but I'm not an enchanter.
What kind of enchantments do you have? And do you have a convenient partner next door who can enchant?
Well,
Usually that's how these kinds of shops are set up. So.
I have a few potions, but I've got a neighbor next door that can roll some enchantments. Now they don't always work, you understand, and payment has to be up front.
Okay. What's the on the scale out of 10? What's the likelihood that it would work? Maybe.
Oh, it works like maybe 5% of the time, but it doesn't destroy the ring usually.
Oh, okay. So
Wait, what are the odds of the ring being destroyed?
So yeah,
About 5% of the time.
Okay,
It's
so
wild.
so what you're saying is if I pull out a perfectly carved 10-sided dice, and so if I were to just roll this, probably one of these values would assign itself with it being destroyed, and one would be assign itself with it working great.
Oh yes, of course. That's how probability works.
Okay.
Now, I assume the dice you have in your hand is different colors and not runes, because heaven forbid there be something with writing on it.
No, of course not. This is that would be heresy. No,
dice exist, obviously. I'm pulling you
when I roll these dice, whatever comes up on the top is a 10 because there is no writing, so I get to assign the value.
Well, not technically, because the dice is not doing the enchanting. It's the dude next door.
Oh, well. I didn't think of that.
But if you wanted to talk about it statistically, then yes.
Okay, well, yes. Okay, well, I would be much interested in potentially turning this ring into something useful. So I guess, do I need to buy an enchantment from you and then him, and then he enchants it, or?
No, just take it next door and he'll set you up, okay?
Okay.
I feel like the guy next door is just gonna be him.
Yeah, it's gonna be his brother. I was expecting it to be his fucking brother. And sir, what was your name? Sir?
Don't ruin my joke. It's like an episode of Avatar where it's clearly the same guy. Oh my god. Yeah, so you go next door, and it's this dude, grizzled beard. His hat, he's now wearing a hat, and he has a jeweler's lens, but it's on the other eye. Oh, hey, how can I help you? My brother said you might stop by.
Yes. Can I roll an insight to see if it is the same guy?
Yeah. DC 30.
Okay.
He's
DC 30. Oh my god. That's a nat 25 and plus 5 equals 30. No, I got.
Did you actually roll a nat? Oh, okay. An 8.
No.
Honestly,
No,
you can't tell. He looks
Yeah.
different enough. You're not sure.
I'm gonna be like, oh, good sir. Yes, your brother sent us here. He's very, very kind man. I didn't give me his name. I should have asked.
Oh, his
first,
name's
but,
Dingle. That's kind of rude of him.
Oh, what's your name, sir?
Dan.
Oh, Dingle Dan or Dan Dingle. Oh, wait. Okay, wonderful. Anyway, so
I don't think too much about it.
I have this. I have this ruby ring that I've been told is completely worthless.
It's completely. Yeah, my brother told me all about it.
Yeah. Aside from the jewel that's in it, and I was hoping to get some kind of enchantment put on it, so I can take it on my travels with me.
Oh, of course. Now, if you would like to play a steep discount of 100 favor up front,
Okay.
you won't know what enchantment the ring will give you. But if you give me 500 favor, I'll let you pick from a list of services we provide.
I'll give you 500 favor, and I'll tell you what. I'll make a bigger deal for you.
Okay.
Based on what your brother told me, it is fairly possible that this does not work. Am I correct?
Yes. It's a difficult process, especially doing it here. Now, if I had more time, say a few days, I could guarantee it. But seems like you're in a hurry.
Okay. Well, I am in a hurry, and I'd like to make a proposition for you.
Oh, okay. Well, I like
it's
making
honest-
deals
it's-
much more than my brother Dingle. He hates deals.
It's honestly more of a bet, actually, at this point. But I think it will benefit us both. I'd like to make you a bet. I'd first like to say I will choose the enchantment. I'll pay the 500. Correct?
Okay. Yes.
If the odds, hopefully the odds will be in both of our favor. If it works on the first time, I'll pay you another 500. But if it doesn't work on the first time, you'll try again for half price. Either way, you're making more money than you would be otherwise.
I like that. Yeah, sure. I'll take that deal. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So I'll go ahead and pay him the 500 now.
Okay. You transfer the 500 favor to him, and he says, "Okay, so what we have on offer today is we have an enchantment of spell storing, an enchantment of feather falling, and an enchantment of... I'm just picking up 3 today. And an enchantment of evasion for this ring here."
Interesting. I give him a little bit of extra favor, and I say, "Is there anything in that list that can improve my intelligence by chance?" I'll give him like 20 favor.
Well, rings don't improve your intelligence. Are you kidding me? What? No, you need a book or something, and those don't even exist here. Intelligence.
What if you stuck a book on top
What
of the
doesn't
ring?
exist?
A book? Have you heard of a book? Oh, they're ancient things.
Wonderful. All right. Well, okay. You said evasion, spell storing, and what?
Spell storing, feather falling, and evasion.
Okay. What does evasion do? Would I know that?
Evasion. Should it succeed, this ring has 3 charges and regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. When you fail a dex saving throw while wearing it, you can use your reaction to expend its charge to succeed on that saving throw instead.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Now note that
Okay.
all of the spell storing, the feather falling, and the evasion all require attunement.
Correct.
I don't know how you guys are looking on attunement slots. I assume you still have some free.
I have one left. Yeah. What does spell storing do?
Spell storing can hold up to 5 levels of spells. Yeah, any creature can cast a spell first through 5th. So okay, I'll read the description.
I was like that.
The rings
kind of made sense.
The ring stores spells that are cast into it, holding them until the attuned wearer uses them. Any creature can cast a spell of 1st through 5th level into the ring by touching the ring as the spell is cast. So you kind of like, if you have spell slots at the end of the day, you can recharge the ring. Up to 5 levels worth of spells. While wearing this ring, you can cast any spell stored in it. The spell uses the slot level, the spell save DC, spell attack bonus, and spellcasting ability of the original caster, but is otherwise treated as if you cast the spell. The spell is cast and is no longer.
So I
stored
can basically cast it without the spell slot because I already spent it.
Correct. Yeah. So you spend the spell slot to put it in there, and as an action, you can release that cast spell.
Okay. Cool. Would I be able to use sorcery points to make it go faster, or is it like, could I use like quicken spell on it?
It says while wearing this ring, you can cast any spell stored in it. So I assume it uses the original casting time, which
I could alter with.
Right, which you can alter with.
I don't know if you're telling me yes or no.
That's my understanding.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That sounds good. Okay, and then the other one was Featherfall.
Featherfall,
okay,
which
I know,
just to read it, when you've
works.
Yeah. You don't take fall damage, essentially.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go for the evasion one, I think.
Okay. So that is, you can choose 3 times a day to succeed a dexterity saving throw, and it recharges 1d3 per day. So it doesn't recharge to 3, it recharges 1d3. Okay. So how do you want me to roll this? Because I can roll it digitally, or I can roll it in person and just put my webcam on it.
I can just believe you.
Put your webcam on it.
But
yeah,
I mean,
webcam on it. That's fine.
Yeah, for rolls that, like, you know,
we like the real dice.
We like the real dice. All right, we have Goose. Now, my dice worked really well for me last session, but we'll see. So I'll first roll my Goose dice, because my Goose dice did well for me. Okay, you ready? That's a 3. I don't know if you can see that, because the
yep.
But
okay.
So, do you want to give him another 500 favor?
No, he's going to do it for the second time for 250.
For 250. That's right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Rolling. That's a 14, unfortunately. So the ring is not destroyed because he did not roll a natural 1. So the ring remains mundane despite the 750 favor spent.
Okay. Cool. Well, worth try.
Hey, I think you need like an alt account with a camera looking at a dice tray.
I wish. I guess I could. It would be difficult. I think I would have to have like a second computer to like call into Discord, or I would have to use some virtual cam bullshit. But
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, you could use a Stream Deck to just change what your camera is instead of like go between you and the second camera.
Can a Stream Deck change the input that Discord uses?
I'm pretty sure you can go in and go use the controls to change it.
Okay. So with that, he's like, "Oh, sorry, you're out of luck, but thanks for the favor.
Of course, thank you.
I'll give you a free potion of fire breath.
That sounds very
just
nice.
for
Thank
stopping
you.
by. And tell my brother Dingle I said hey."
Okay, I will.
Isn't he right? He's right there.
We don't see each other that often.
Yeah, you know what?
He's literally right there.
You guys stay here. I'll go talk to Dingle real quick, and I'll be right back. And I'm gonna go next door without them.
Yeah. You go next door, and Dingle's not there. Dingle's not there. There's a little thing that says "Ring bell for service."
I ring the bell.
I'm watching Dan.
Horace, you watch Dan. You hear the bell ring, and he's like, "Oh, you're not gonna go join your friends there?"
No, I think I'm good right here.
He's starting to sweat.
I think
Well,
you should
I've
maybe
got to go to the back real quick. I'll be right back. I'll be quick as a flea. And
I'll be right here waiting for you.
Dashes in the back, and suddenly, Jeatz, you see Dingle show up. No hat, but the jeweler lens is on the wrong eye.
Dan, good to see you. Where's your brother?
No, Dan, no. I'm Dingle. What are you talking about?
No, you're Dan, and I can see you've got the jeweler ring on your right side.
We look incredibly separate. He turns around quickly. I don't know what you're talking about. My lens, I always keep it on my right eye. My brother Dan, he's blind in his left eye. It's a weird thing that we have.
I ring the bell over here.
I know who you are. This is Dan. Where's your brother? I want to talk to him.
My brother Dan. You see him starting to sweat. He'll be right. He'll be right there. I just have to go get him really quick. He disappears in the back. Horace, how furiously are you ringing this bell?
Very furiously. Ding, 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 ding.
You see he shows up. He's putting on his hat as he walks through the thing. His jeweler thing is on his left eye. Or sorry, Dan has it on his right eye, the correct eye for Dan. Yes, how can I help you? Sorry, I just had to go next door to check on my brother really quick. He didn't seem to be doing too well. Would you look at the time? It's time for me to go to lunch. I hope you enjoyed your time here at my shop. I've got to go. I'm sorry. I must insist.
So much favor at this. You're just gonna go to lunch?
Oh, you got a free potion. Shut it. And he walks behind.
I ring the bell. I ring the bell again.
You see, Dingle walks through the thing. You see, his hat is like there's the little dangle on it is sticking out the front of his shirt. He's not wearing a jeweler lens. It's hanging around his neck. No. Hey,
Dingle, good to see you.
Oh, no, you wanted my brother. Oh, I'm sorry. He ducks down, puts his hat on. Oh, it's me, Dan. Oh, hey.
I go, Dan. Hey, I had a question. How does the business work between you and brother? Do you get do you pay separate taxes? How does this work? Do you work together?
Oh, it's definitely not a money laundering front. Absolutely not. We are an honest business.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay. That's interesting because I was wondering. I just left from the palace, and I'd be happy to explain to them what's going on over here. But let me talk to Dingle.
You know what? We don't need to go to the palace because the princess is actually right here.
Yeah, let me
go! I give it up, please, please. You see, he takes the hat out. He's actually give me an intimidation check before he does that.
Yeah.
Who?
You can do it with advantage, Jeatz, because he's threatening.
Intimidation. All right. Well, the first one is a 25, so let's see if I can do better.
Okay.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Yes, let's go. Okay, he falls to his knees.
20.
He puts both of his elbows. He pulls the hat out. He's like, "Please, just arrest me. I can't do it any longer. My brother Dingle is holding me hostage. He's in my mind. He's making me launder this money."
Oh, yeah, your brother... That's unfortunate. Your brother did tell me that, Wait, is this Dan or Dingle at this point? I'm not super sure.
Oh, it's Dan. It's always been Dan.
Well, can you tell your brother that, I'm gonna come by with a ruby ring to sell him for 1,000 favor, and he probably should take the deal.
I'd rather be arrested.
Okay.
I don't have that much money.
Well, you recently just got 750 favor, from what I understand. Are you telling me that you have less than 1,000 favor in your shop?
Princess, what do you think of this? Should it maybe a beheading or 1,000 favor?
Are you asking Almyre that question?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You're asking me what?
Do you think beheading is the right crime for this, or 1,000 favor, and it could all be forgiven?
Definitely 1,000 favors.
Oh, 1,000 favor. Are you saying that maybe we should fine him 1,000 favor?
That's probably more reasonable.
That is more reasonable, and I get to keep the ring. Smart thinking, Almyre.
I can give you the 750 favor that I had given you, and let's not forget about the potion of fire breath. I did give you that for free, so perhaps we include that in the payment of the fine.
We'll meet in the middle and go to 850.
I hand the potion of fire breathing to Almyre and ask her to cast Identify on it to make sure it's not a potion of sneezing and coughing.
I want to do it on the ring.
Oh yes, Almyre. Yes, you may. Did you want to use a spell slot on it, or do a ritual cast, which will take 10 minutes?
I want to spend 20 minutes because I want to do it on the ring as well.
That entire time, I'm just gonna be
sweating for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like,
it's hot out here. It really has gotten hot since yesterday.
Yeah, Stan, can I talk to Dingle for a moment? I ring the bell.
You ring the bell. You see, sorry, I've got to make sure I keep my character straight. You see, he drops the. Who did you say you wanted to talk to?
Dingle.
Okay. You see, he drops the hat and says, "Oh, it's me, Dingle. Please, just arrest me, please. I'm begging you. My brother doesn't know what he's talking about."
Can I look at Almyre and go, or actually, can I roll an insight or an Arcana check on the bell to see if it's causing him to switch personalities?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That is a 14.
A 14.
Oh, wait, it's Arcana. It's Arcana, just kidding. Oh, yeah, it's still plus, it's a full 14.
With a 14, honestly, it just looks like he is just playing two characters at once, and the bell doesn't have anything to do with it. He's very obviously like disturbed to some degree, like he's scamming people by playing two.
Well, Almyre is reviewing the fire breath potion. I want to go to the other tent, his brother's tent, and I was like, Glitter, see if you can hop behind there and find something worth our trouble.
Oh, okay.
And I do have a token for Glitter.
A stolen items list. Oh.
Oh yeah, I can hop back there. Yeah, I'll rummage around and see if I can find something. Okay.
Alright, so I'll just have her.
Whistle when you found something, and I'll come back around the corner. I'm gonna go back and act like nothing's going over.
Horace, just roll me a raw luck check to see how good of an item she finds. And I'll tell
that is a 18.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So when you come back to her later, I'll let you know what she finds, because I've got to figure out something to give you. All right. So Almyre, at this point, we'll say you have the potion decoded.
Mm-hmm.
He said it's a potion of fire breath, but potion of fire breath is actually kind of a shitty potion. It's kind of worthless. You look around the market and you're like, oh, this really would have only cost 200 favor. It's kind of shitty.
That is pretty shitty.
At best, a first level spell of a potion. Definitely not worth the 750 favor that you paid to try to have this ring enchanted.
Okay.
I look over at I think it's Dangle right now.
You're currently talking to Dingle. Yeah.
Okay, Dingle. I go, listen, Dan.
Yeah. What?
I think that I very much appreciate your free potion over here, but we both know that it's not really worth anything. I mean, unless it's got some kind of qualities I don't know about. And I look over at Almyre for confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
And I
okay, so maybe worth 100 off of the fine.
Tell you what. I'm willing to look past this. Almyre, Princess, I don't know how you feel. What if I leave this ring with you, and you just make sure it gets a good enchantment for me, and then we'll just pretend none of this happened. You can keep the favor.
I'd really like to finish with the ring first before you.
That's fine. Pending inspection, of course.
What do you want to do? Sorry, I'm confused.
So I'm gonna wait for this to finish, but I'm proposing that I leave the ring for him to actually enchant for the 750 I've paid. And then I will suggest, but have not, that he will bring it to me or have it delivered to me.
Okay. How do you expect that to play out exactly? Like when you come back from the material plane? Because he said it takes days to do.
We want him to deliver it to the material plane.
Oh, you know what?
Through the Time Warden's DoorDash services.
Fucking DoorDash.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. I don't know. That's for him to figure out. I mean, you know.
Man, just being bullies.
Okay. Listen. Here's what I'll do. You can keep the potion, and I'll enchant the ring with. What did you wanted evasion? I'll enchant the ring with evasion, and I'll make sure that it gets delivered to wherever you are. I will use my dying breath to make sure that ring gets to you. Okay?
Can I roll insight and see if he's telling the truth?
Sure. Yeah.
It's a 17.
17? You think he's telling the truth? He clearly doesn't have the money to give you. He was willing to go to jail, but he also doesn't want to give up his life savings. Listen, I'll do it. I'll do it. But I will say also, Jeatz, with the 17, you know that with what the Weave Warden is going to do with the time differential, this ring will probably not get to you for a long time, for whatever time you spend in the material.
I guess we can get it when we come back.
Let's wait until we hear about the ring itself. And I would imagine at this point it's been 10 minutes. Maybe?
Yeah, Almyre, you investigate this ring and it's completely mundane. There's no achievement.
He was telling the truth. It is a mundane ring.
Okay, well, I will look at him and go, tell you what. We'll leave the ring with you. You enchant it. Make sure it gets back to us. You promise?
Yeah, I promise. I can do that.
Okay.
He reaches out to shake your hand.
Wonderful. I look over at Pascal as if like you're a lesser being of the wild, or a greater being of the wild. Like this is a promise he just made to me.
You look at Glitter?
No, I look at Pascal, who is.
Sorry, at Pascal. Sorry, I'm doing like
who
three
is
things.
A Fey spirit.
You see his eyebrows get a little angry, and he nods his head very firmly. You see some kind of like arcane wisps go out and circle the hands as you're shaking them. The two of you.
Lit. All right. Cool. And I hand over the ring.
All right. Yeah. I'll have this done as quickly as I possibly can. Do you know like whereabouts you might be in 4 to 5 days?
Talk to Jahir. He'll be able to find us.
Jahir. Okay. Lieutenant Jahir. Yes. I'll do everything I can. To get an audience with him. I'm sure he'll take me.
I'll tell him to expect you.
Okay, thank you. You could have just anyway. Thank you. Thank you for letting me live.
Of course, I'd never let a poor troubled man die.
It seemed like you were going to.
It seemed like I was going to do a lot of things. Anyway. So after I shake his hand and all that, I kind of go, okay, let's go.
I want to walk back and see if Glitter has found anything.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
as you
yeah.
walk-
I definitely wait, yeah, until Glitter is back, like they're back with us.
Okay, so as you walk back over to Dan's shop, the enchanter, Horace, you look around and you see Glitter pops up very suddenly, and she says,
Oh, look what I found.
and she's holding a whip. It kind of glows with magical energy.
Oh.
And
Look, I think it's enchanted as, or something. Looks like it's maybe a +2. That's pretty cool.
Glitter,
Listen, there's other things in there, but there's only so much I can carry, okay?
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but whips and chains excite me. Jesus Christ. Glitter.
Oh, Horace, I don't mean it like that. Unless...
North wing.
Huh?
Alright, come on, Glitter, bring the whip.
yeah, she flies
Whip,
over to...
cracks the whip, casts polymorph.
Okay, so she flies back over with the whip. Is there anything else that you guys want to shop for? Again, I did send it in the Discord, the other things that you could buy.
I would
like
I didn't even
See
see it.
about fairy armor, pixie armor.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Roll me a perception check. Say DC 17 to find anyone who can make pixie armor.
That is a 25.
Okay, with a 25, you find what looks like a boutique store, and Glitter's like,
Oh, yeah, Spinkle told me about this place over here. That's where Spinkle has his armor. He's literally never worn it before, but he said he made him like a little dagger that looks like a needle and some pixie armor. Yeah, I think he might have what you're looking for.
Let's just go see how much we can get it for. I'll go up to the shop.
Yeah, so you walk up to this shopkeep. You see he's using this tiny hammer and this tiny forge, being very precise with his movements. He looks at you and says, Hey.
You may have some pixie armor.
Pixie armor? Yeah, I got some of that. Kind of expensive, but yeah, I got it. You looking to buy?
How much? I am.
1,000 favor for a little pixie armor, yeah. Takes time, you know.
How about a good old discount for Glitter here?
No, Glitter, who's that? You see Glitter looks out from behind you and waves.
You don't know Glitter?
No,
Is this,
no, I don't.
is this Spinkle? Sprinkle? Who's this?
The one that's making the armor? No, this is a fully grown Eladrin.
He made it
oh,
for
heavy set. He's
Spinkle?
got like a goatee. Yes.
Spinkle said that Glitter could have the armor and that he'll pay you when he comes back here next.
Okay, give me a deception check.
That one.
Nat 1? Spinkle would never do that kind of thing, no. Yeah, you go pay full price. Unless I see him face to face, no. Full price.
Alright, do any of you guys have some extra favor around?
How much is it?
1,000 favor for a set of pixie armor.
Does that include the dagger?
Yes, it includes the dagger, yeah.
Well, I got 250 if, how about this? We'll trade a whip. We'll throw in a whip. How much would we get for that? A +2 whip.
Oh, that whip? No, that's what? The whip's pretty nice. I'll give you 500 for the whip.
Alright, does anybody have 250 I can have?
I look over at Almyre, the rich person in the city that she's from.
Almyre, you got 250.
Austin, you there, buddy?
Austin.
My guy, you there?
Buddy.
Yes.
Oh,
Did
he
move his
may.
mic again?
Maybe he went to get something to drink. I thought I just heard him next to, like, downstairs real quick.
Okay.
Perfect timing, of course. Here, I'm gonna mute for a second.
Okay.
Yeah,
You guys are
the
spending.
session wasn't gonna last like 3 hours, but we spent like 2 hours.
Oh my god, dude! This always happens
It's
too.
fine.
It's just the.
It's
plight of
fine.
the
He's gonna stretch the time. He's gonna stretch the time. We can. spend
Well,
as
no,
much time
that
as we
just
want
means
here.
I have less to prep next time. You know, is generally what that means. I'm not too upset by it.
Did you enjoy my my? This is why I'm willing to make a ridiculous deal thing. Because I knew he was just like committing crimes.
Oh, yeah. No. Well, see, the joke played into your favor, especially with the nat 20 on the intimidation check. I mean, like, come
Yeah.
on. I got to reward you a little bit for the nat 20. If you didn't roll a nat 20,
Yeah.
I, probably would have played it off like I would have played it differently, but
Yeah.
okay. Was Austin getting a drink?
Yes, I'm so sorry. Yep, I'm here.
Anyway, looks at Almyre, the rich person in the city that they're from, looking for 250 favor.
Oh.
As for the pigs, yeah. Presidents, you've been kind of quiet, yeah. You got the 250 ready. Go for it.
Yes. But would you be able to do a discount for the princess? For
No,
the
the arm's
more
not for the princess.
predictable-
It's for a pig. I don't understand
yes,
why
the
you
princess
need
is
to do a
the princess is requesting it.
discount. Wait, I pay my taxes. You want to take more of my money?
Ah, god damn
I
it!
pay my taxes.
I
This
pay
is, we're
my
saving, we're
taxes.
saving
Oh,
the court. This
motherfucker.
is what this is about.
Just
the whole
take
court.
it. Here's 250. Well, it's 248, but
Thank you for stimulating the local
I can
economy.
cover the rest of that.
I sit and look at the 1,000 favor
I
I
have-
have in my account without,
You son of a
without saying
bitch.
a word.
I have only one favor. I have one favor left.
Oh my god. Okay. He hands over a tiny backpack with the bits of armor strapped onto it. And she grabs it and flies up with it and is floating in front of you, Horace, and she says,
Well, will you teach me how to use it? I've never used armor before. You look like you teach me how to use it,
Absolutely. Well, on our journey, we'll have some lessons.
Okay, perfect. I'm not proficient in it, so I'm not gonna put it on yet, but I'll go piece by piece, okay? Until I'm a real warrior like you.
Sounds good. You'll be killing everybody soon.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna murder fucking people. Yeah!
Yeah. But only the bad ones.
Well, yeah, only the bad
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, that's right. Only the bad guys.
okay. So with that, you guys go into the seal shack.
After 2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, there's
After
actual-
2 hours in the
there's
market,
actual
it's like
things we can buy.
mid-afternoon. Oh yes,
I can't
Caleb,
get
if you would like
armor.
to actually spend money on other things, you may.
Yeah, I can't get armor. What's Oil of Sharpness do? Does that just add a +1 to your weapons?
Yeah, it just makes your physical attacks better.
Okay. Is there a potion of mental sharpness that adds +1 to my psychic dice? I'm just kidding.
No, in fact. Honestly,
Oh,
I mean, well, never mind.
what?
No. I was gonna say intelligence boosting things are hard to come by, but that's not technically true. You just don't have any here.
Avery, I don't see anything on this list worth 1 gold or 1 favor.
There's no potatoes on this list.
Hey, I got this rock. You want this rock? I swear it's special. Only 1 favor.
Can I see if it's the stone of good luck?
Another stone of good luck.
Yeah.
Is that another stone
Roll
of good
me
luck?
2 net 20s in a row, and it's a real stone of good luck.
Ironically, you have to have good luck to
I
get the
rolled
stone
a
of good luck.
17 and a 3.
That's
It's not gonna cut it.
You're halfway there.
Will not
Can I
cut it,
roll
will not cut it.
two more? Oh,
Yeah,
No.
can you roll the
Nat
damage?
20!
Okay.
Austin, do you need anything?
No.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Absolutely
snag
not.
1 superior healing potion.
Okay.
Superior one.
All right. 8d8 plus 8. Damn.
That's 72 health.
72 health.
Get out of jail
as a full
free
action.
card.
Yeah.
400 on a potion, but 250 was too much to spend on some pixie armor. You selfish son of a
I
bitch.
just got this just now.
Okay. As you
Oh,
guys
wait, no,
head
I'm
in,
not. I thought I had more gold than I do. Sorry. Oh yeah, no. That's how much I want to spend. Wait, never mind. Go ahead. Sorry, ignore me.
okay, as you guys head to the seal shack to learn the art of riding a sand seal for a minute, we will take a little BRB.
Oh.
Ho, ho, ho.
Well.
Alrighty. Welcome back. I have to make the thing. Let's see, NBRB. We are doing at an hour, 24 minutes, and like 20 seconds. That's close enough. I'll fix that later. Yeah, we play D&D for nearly 3 hours a week. It's crazy. All right, so you guys are heading to the Seal Shack, as I have so lovingly called
Shack. Baby Seal Shack.
Oh, there's no birds here.
See a little seal on the side of the road.
Instead of bird chirping,
okay.
some seal noises in the background.
So the Seal Shack is over here by the entrance. It's where you first got into the Spring Court, where Jahir had brought you, and as you approach, you see an Eladrin woman dressed in like this leather armor. Her hair is pulled back into a tight bun, and she said, "Oh, you guys are late. I was expecting you hours ago."
Oh, I'm so terribly sorry. We stopped by the market to get freshened up on some wares before we head out.
Oh, so you like to window shop, right? You like to take your time. I understand. Listen, I used to window shop when I was a little girl. I would love just looking at the lollipops, but my mama would never buy me anything. Now listen, my name's Annette. Jahir said he'd send you. Now, Princess, I understand that you're pretty adept at surfing with the seals in the sand, seeing as you escaped not like you're a prisoner here, of course, you'd never be a prisoner here. Seeing as you left the spring court on a sand seal, across the whole desert by yourself, that's pretty incredible. I'll give you props for that. Now, as you other two gentlemen, you look a little green when it comes to being in the desert. You look a little flustered right now. So, tell you what, I'll give you a quick little lesson, all right? And she gets a sand seal out of the shack and whips some reins around it and gets on a sled. Are you ready? Or you have any questions before we begin?
Almyre
I need any training. Can I hop on?
Almyra's trying hard to be nice in this situation, but Austin is having like a reaction of like your impression right now, Avery, is every single baseball mom that ever existed.
Yes. Oh,
and I'm
beautiful.
Like, oh God, please.
Okay. So Annette, she stamps her foot down on the sled that she's on, and she says, "Now we got two types of sleds. We got a heavy sled and a light sled. Now the one that I'm on is less durable, but it has much better maneuverability. You see, the light sled only takes one seal, whereas the heavy sled, they take two seals. And the heavy ones, while they can take a little more damage, a little sturdier, they're a little less maneuverable if you're trying to, turn and get away from something real quick like, okay?" So she walks you guys through the basics of how to maneuver a sand eel. She says, "Now, because you guys are late, I understand we're in a hurry, so forgive me for going really quickly. But now I'll just give you the spiel real quick. Now, crossing the desert is going to be real difficult, y'all. But you're going to want to do it quickly, okay? Now, the electric eels, they go after fast-moving objects, which is going to be you guys because you're trying to get across the desert quickly. But if you navigate the desert correctly, you won't run into any of them. God's forbid you run into any electric eels out there. Now, I'll give all of you each one sled apiece. You can have your pick between the heavy sled and the light sled for each of you. Don't matter to me. But if at the end of the day, two of your sleds get destroyed, one of these sleds can carry you across the desert, no problem. Okay? Might be a little slower, but that's all right. That ain't no problem. Now, if all the sleds are destroyed, good luck out there. You're just going to have to cross the desert on foot, and, I guess I'll pray for you from here. Now, the other thing, which is very important, and she walks into her shop. She says, "Stay right here." She walks into her shop and walks out with what initially looks like a flat stone. She holds it out and she says, "Don't touch it just yet. This is a physical representation of the desert." Now, The shattering of the sand dome may have altered some of it, particularly the eel grounds, but largely the physical manifestation of the desert is right here on the stone. And as you look closely, you can see that this stone is not just random undulations, but it does in fact represent all of the large dunes and the small hills of the desert itself. This artifact is highly valuable, so please, if you can at all, return this to me as soon as you possibly are able. Capiche?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
I need an affirmative yes from all of you that you will try your best to return this stone to me.
Yes.
Thank
yes,
you.
of course.
Now,
Yep.
crossing the desert, going as quickly as you can, is going to take you 4 days, okay? So,
Oh,
each day, and I'm just going to explain the mechanics in a regular voice here. So, each of these 4 days, I'm going to ask 3 checks of you. You need to make an animal handling check, all of which you will roll to wrangle your seals that morning to get going. In the middle of the day, you're going to make a survival check. Now, a single person may make that check, or everyone may make that check. I'll leave that up to y'all. If you want to pass the survival check as a group, it has to be 2. Let's pass 2. Sorry, I made a note for myself. Single PC must pass 2 of the 3 freeze your DC. Oh, sorry. Sorry. The first one, everyone makes the check. Also, all of these, if you pass the check prior, the next check will be easier. This will make sense in context when I ask for it. So the first check is going to be an animal handling check from everyone. The second check in the middle of the day is going to be the survival check. A person cannot make a survival check 2 days in a row. It has to be 2 different people. If you want the easier DC for the survival check, 2 out of the 3 of you must pass your animal handling check that morning. Now, the last check of the day is going to be a nature check. So this is where either all of you can do the check, I'll take an average, or a single person can do a check. The nature check will determine if you have landed in eel grounds. If you fail the nature check, then you will be attacked by eels, and when that happens, we'll get into it. But really, what that means is you have to escape the eels, and we'll get into that, but there's a check to escape the eels. And then every night, I'm going to require a con save from everyone. Super easy if you don't encounter eels that day. Pretty difficult if you do encounter eels. If you do fail the Constitution saving throw at the end of the day, you will get a level of exhaustion. And again, because you're traveling through the desert, you don't get a long rest, but you will get short rests every night.
Okay.
what's the difference between the the heavy and the light sled?
So the light sled is less durable, but it's high. It has high maneuverability, so it has less HP. It has 100 hit points, but you get a +3 bonus to checks when you're in an eel pursuit. So you get a +3 bonus to every roll to escape the eels. The heavy sled is more durable. It has 150 hit points, but you do not get any bonus to escape the eels.
Yeah. Do we all want to take? We're gonna take different types of sleds, or we all just want to take a light sled?
Is it the sled itself that's taking the damage, or the eel? Or the
Yes. You guys will not take damage unless there's more than one of you on a sled. So throughout the eel encounters, just to preface, the sleds will be taking the full brunt of the damage. So I would not expect any one of you to be able to tank like 150 hit points of damage in a single encounter.
Right. Well, I meant... Sorry. I meant, like, are the seals taking any damage, but...
Oh, no. The seals will be fine.
Okay.
What sled are you guys thinking of taking?
I think I'm gonna take the quick one.
All right, Jeatz is taking a light sled.
Like, I don't know if I can, even though I'm big, I'll take the. Which I guess doesn't matter, but I think I'll take the light sled because then I have an advantage.
All right.
I think I will take the heavier sled because. So even though like I don't have proficiency in animal handling, would I have proficiency because I?
It's interesting you ask because I was going to bring that up. If you pass 2 of your animal handling checks, I will give you proficiency for whatever checks come after. Almyre, for you only require 1 to kind of refamiliarize yourself.
Okay, cool. All right, well, I'll take the heavier one. And I can, because I feel like I'll be more. I don't know.
All right,
You have
now
your own royal sled, which is just covered in gold, so it's so heavy.
Yes.
Alrighty. Annette says, "Well, all right, you guys are late, so you better get on out there if you want to cross the desert in 4 days." Now again, just follow the map, and she points to the stone, the direction that you guys need to go. She points vaguely in a direction. She says, I understand you're going to the dark place. You'll know it when you get close, all right? Now, the seals, they like the sand, so at a certain point, you may have to let them go. Just understand that. The seals will be happy.
Thank you for your help.
Oh, of course. You come on back now with my stone. Of course.
Maybe. Yes,
All right.
yes.
That's a... Thank you. She gives you the eyebrows. Alrighty, so let's begin this encounter. Okay, so the way that this is going to work is we've got 4 days. There are 3 checks per day. If you fail your last check, there will be an eel encounter. I guess there's 5. No, there are 4 checks per day. Animal handling, survival, nature, and then the nightly con save. And then if you run into the eels, then we will play that out as it happens. All right, so why don't we go ahead and roll initiative if you guys want, just to determine who rolls their saves in what order, or we can just do it as I have you guys written down.
Roll. Why not another roll?
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, get your bad roll at now.
Oh, 23.
Ooh.
All right, so we'll go Almyre, Horace, and then Jeatz. Okay, so as you guys hop on your sleds, give me your first animal handling check, each of you individually.
Well, what do we get advantage on with light sled? That's running away from the eels.
The light sled is only when you run away from the eels. You get that bonus. Yep.
Okay. Animal handling 16.
Same.
I guess I don't know why we rolled initiative, because if you guys are all just going to roll at the same time, it doesn't really matter. But we'll just keep this initiative order for the eel encounters if they happen, just to save you guys from rolling.
I got a
multiple times.
12.
Okay. A 12 will pass. So all of you pass, so that means you've unlocked the easier survival check. So you guys take off. You, having just learned how to control these sand seals, you take off across the desert heading towards the dark place. Now, as you guys are running beside one another, one of you needs to take the lead to make the survival check to make sure that you guys are going in the correct direction. So who wants to take the mantle?
Who is the best survival?
I only have a +1.
I have a 2.
Oh, do I get proficiency now that I passed my animal handling?
So your proficiency is only for animal handling.
Okay, cool. Do I get
have
it
a +2.
now, though?
Oh, yeah. So your next check will be with proficiency. For handling. Yeah. Your next animal handling check, to be clear.
Okay.
What's yours, Caleb?
+2.
Survival? Oh, the same. So, you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Sure, I'll do it.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh, right.
Does
I
he
forgot.
get
I need to
advantage
start
or
rolling.
no?
I need to start rolling D100s.
I got a 15.
It's close. Okay, a 15 will pass.
What's the
So-
D100 for? What was the mechanic for that?
Every time someone takes an action, I roll a D100, and then if it is a 99 or a 100, I roll on my special little table.
Okay. Oh,
Okay,
that's right. Since
so-
the hourglass is broken.
A very special little
Yep.
table.
My special little table. So with that, Jeatz, you pull ahead and you successfully lead the caravan across the desert. Now, you are heading in the right direction, so it's a little easier to avoid the eels. However, you still must make a nature check to avoid them. So the DC for this is easier. However, all of you can roll, and we'll take the average of all 3 rolls, or one of you can roll.
I only have a +1, so I would vote for a group roll. But if someone's higher than and wants
I
to
have
roll by
no.
themselves.
I have a +4.
I have a +5.
Oh, nice.
So
I think
So
Maybe
I'll
just
also
roll.
say
Find myself.
same thing with the survival. If one person rolls, I will not allow the same person to do 2 days in a row.
Let's do a group one, and we'll take the average because we'll have a
Yeah.
+4 and a +5.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's fair. Does that mean tomorrow we can't do a group one, or can we always do a group one?
It's got to be different. You can't do the same thing 2 days in a row. That's kind of what that means.
Okay.
I got a 12.
Oh yeah, 30-20.
Oh, nice.
All right, Jeatz, just don't roll a nat 1. And I think you'll be okay.
Well, I did not get a nat 1. I got a 24 total, so we're good.
Nice.
Okay.
Good job.
So you guys,
It's a 17 average.
okay, perfect. So you guys passed your first day easily, but now comes the night. You guys come to a standstill in grounds that you know are safe. You're very confident that you are following the stone, the direction that you need to go. However, it is night. Everyone, I need you to roll me a fairly easy for you all. I did check all of your con save bonuses. Roll me a con save to see if you get a level of exhaustion or not.
Oh,
I'd say 16.
16 will pass.
a 9.
Ooh, a 9 will,
21.
a 9 will
Can
just
gonna
fail.
I?
Yeah, I
Can
figure as
I-
much.
Could I use my Tides of Chaos to try to help him in some kind of way?
Actually,
I'm gonna say
can I
no
just use
because
my?
it's a
I'm gonna use my inspiration from
okay.
reading.
There you go.
Oh my god! I swear to God, I rolled a 3 again.
Oh no!
Can
And
he
I
read
have a plus
can he
there.
read a previous recap to give him the inspiration?
No. That will
I literally
that will be a
could
fail,
only-
Almyre.
a 1, 2, or 3 is all I could roll to fail, and I rolled a 3 and a 3.
Insane.
Okay, so with the level of exhaustion, Almyre, that is disadvantage on all checks. Or all ability checks. Which all of these are. Okay. So, Almyre, you feel absolutely winded from the day of travel. You are being hyper vigilant, doing well on everything else, but you just have a really rough night of sleep despite your trance, and you wake up kind of beleaguered for the day.
the light sled.
Oh,
would
yes.
this be a
you
short
need to take
rest?
the Heavy. If you need it, yes, this would be a short rest.
Alright. And since we full health, can I train glitter?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let me I'll just have Glitter roll like a strength check. We'll do with disadvantage right now. Okay. She rolled an 8, so she's getting a little more proficient. She's doing a little better today, but pixies are notoriously very weak. So while she's getting used to it, she's gaining strength. She says,
I think I'm doing better, but I just don't feel comfortable yet. Please just be patient, okay?
Absolutely, it takes time. I mean, a lot of practice.
Of course, I'm just being too hard on myself, I think.
Yeah,
okay.
You're doing great.
I forgot to change the battle map over. I do have a battle map that's just sand. Just, to sort of set the scene maybe a little better.
Later, you're already doing it better than my buddy Bronto.
Oh, Bronto, who's that? He sounds like a charmer.
A really piece of shit rabbit.
Piece of shit rabbit. Oh my god, okay. Well, I'll sock him in the face for you when I see him, okay?
Yeah, that'll be funny.
I'll say, hey, yeah! That one's from Horace! How's that?
After that kick, you might be proficient.
Okay. I'll keep practicing.
All right. So that takes us to day 2. All right, everyone give me an animal handling check. Almyre, again, you are disadvantaged because of your exhaustion.
What check?
Oh, I got a 7.
Animal handling. All right, a 7 is going to fail.
I hate everything about this because one of these was a natural 20. That's an 11 animal handling.
That's going to fail.
19.
All right, 19. Horace, while you pass, because 2 of you fail, that's going to result in a more difficult survival check. All right, so Jeatz did the last one. Almyre or Horace.
I think we should do
it would
group
be up
for
to
this
you.
one.
This has to be a single roll. So it goes everyone single, and then you can choose.
I don't know, I just rolled a good roll.
Shouldn't be.
Yeah, it's gotta be
Almyre
Horace then. Yeah, it's gotta be Horace.
Okay.
Let's go.
Can you later give me the help action?
No.
I've never been out in the desert this far.
That is a 15.
Ooh!
15 will just fail.
Oh my fucking
God.
god.
Okay. Last one is the nature check. So this is all or single. Because you failed your survival check, this one's going to be more difficult to pass. And this is when it comes down to where you run into eels.
Yeah. So we can't do everyone, but we could. I've got a +4, but I am at disadvantage.
We could do everyone, right? We could do an average.
No. You can't. It has to be one of you now.
I'll just go ahead and roll again +5.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I dropped my dice and it went flying, so. I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos.
Love to hear it.
That's an 18.
And 18 will pass.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. So you're going through the desert, Horace. You kind of steer everyone off course a little bit as you are the lead of the convoy. Jeatz, you have the stone in your hand and you're like, wait a second, no, I think we're getting a little too close to some eel grounds, and you manage to steer everyone back in the right direction to avoid getting attacked by the electric eels. That takes us to night number 2. You will need a con save from everyone. Again, this is the easier one because you did not run into any eels today.
I got a 18.
Still at disadvantage for me, I assume.
That's a save.
Let me check exhaustion rolls. I'm pretty sure that level 3 is when you have disadvantage on saving throws. You can roll this flat.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will do it, Horace. Almyre, did you roll?
I did, and I swear I rolled exactly one number higher. I got a 4, which I think gives me a 10, and so that should pass.
A 10 will just pass.
What is happening on this
I
ship?
thought you were about to say you rolled like a 3.
No.
I thought I did for a second. I was like, there's no fucking way.
Okay.
Get rid of this exhaustion.
Okay. So, Horace, you now have proficiency with animal handling these sand seals. Not just as a general rule, but just handling the sand seals. So you can add your proficiency bonus to this check. So, give me an animal handling, everyone, for the next morning. And I'll also have Glitter roll for her proficiency. She did even worse, but she's training her muscles. All right.
You got a 21.
21.
15.
19.
Okay. That will pass everyone. Okay. So now we have the easier survival check for everyone. Horace rolled yesterday, but the floor is open to anyone to roll today.
It's either me or Jeatz. Jeatz, what is your survival?
+2.
I've only got +1, so.
Got it.
That's a 12.
Oh,
12 is going to fail.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. Now we bring ourselves to the nature check to avoid the eel attack. With the failure of the last check, this is going to be difficult. Everyone rolled on the first day. Jeatz rolled on the second day. So, Jeatz cannot roll by himself, but everything else is an option.
I have +1. Do we want to roll group or?
We should probably
What do you
roll a
have?
group because
Yeah, I think we should roll group.
Yeah, let's do group.
because she's gonna disadvantage. So
Yeah.
I got a 14.
10.
Oh,
23.
Yes.
oh, that's a
23.
disadvantage. Nice.
Wait, I have disadvantage on this?
Yes, because you're exhausted.
Oh. No. We had a rest.
We're taking short rests.
Oh, mother
You only
absolute
recover
fucker.
exhaustion on long rests.
Oh.
Every
yeah.
night is a short rest.
Well, then that's an 8.
8. Okay, that will definitely fail. You guys, you wrangle your seals in the morning. You're feeling very confident in the day. However, Jeatz, you lead the party ever so astray, and it's hard to notice. As the sun starts to set, suddenly you guys feel a ripple in the sand, and you can kind of feel the seal start to get a little jerky. Not seal jerky, but, jerky on the reins. And suddenly you see behind you these ripples start to approach closer and closer. Now, we are already in initiative order. And I will say that the electric sand eels the electric eels. God, I still hate myself for making their names so similar. What we'll do is we'll have the eels, or this eel in particular, go last. So, the way that this is going to work is while you guys are in initiative, on your turn, I would highly advise you to use your action to try to escape the eels. Now, you can use survival or animal handling or nature, any of the checks that you've been using in all these prior days to escape the eels as an action on your turn. Now, when you escape these eels, you are functionally out of combat. You cannot help your friends as you've peeled far enough away from the eel to no longer be a target for the electric eel. Does this make sense?
Okay.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty, so we're going to start with Almyre. You rolled highest in initiative. What would you like to do?
I would like to cast Expeditious Retreat.
Okay.
When you cast the spell, and then as a bonus action on each of your turn spell ends, you can take the dash action. So I can movement, action, and bonus action my
Okay, so I'll say that on your next turn, that would give you advantage on your escape check. Because I'm functionally saying that this is a check and not necessarily combat, if that makes sense. So if you want to cast that, that's fine, but it will... You still because you're using your action to do that, you cannot make the check to escape the eel on this turn.
Okay.
If that's okay with you.
Yeah.
And I will drag the image of the terrifying electric eel onto the board. Yes, this monstrosity is following you. Okay. Alrighty. At the end of your turn, this eel, as it's kicking up all of this sand, is going to lash out with lightning. Everyone give me a luck check as it effectively is casting a lightning spell at you.
14.
10.
Jeatz?
11.
We all pass,
Horace,
right?
It is going to attack you. No, it's a matter of who it was going to attack. So the sleds do have an AC of 12, so it is possible for me to miss this attack. Oh, I pulled up the wrong stat block.
The person with the highest roll gets attacked?
No, that's not how this works.
Or what did everybody else roll?
12 and a...
11 and 8, I think.
Wait, am I being
wait.
attacked because I didn't get the lowest?
Oh, sorry. Who rolled the lowest? I thought it was Sean's voice that I heard with the
I
10.
did 10.
Oh, okay. It will attack you then, Almyre, or your sled rather. You're not taking this damage, but your sled is, and I do have your sled's HP track, so you don't have to worry about how much damage you're taking. I guess thankfully you have the heavier sled, but it is going to take. $19 damage.
Okay.
On this attack. Okay, that takes us to Horace. Your turn.
Check is this?
You can make any one of the checks that I've requested so far: survival, animal handling, or nature.
And do I have advantage? My light.
On a light sled you have on a light sled you have +3. I forgot about that.
Okay.
So
And
whatever you would
additional
roll
+3.
for any of those checks, whatever is your best check of those, add +3 on top of that.
All right, that is a 13.
A 13 will not do it. Since you have failed most recently, the first one was just chance. The worm is now going to take an electric attack on you as a legendary action. Sorry, the eel, not the worm. A 16 will hit your sled. Your sled is going to take 12 damage. Alrighty, that takes us to Jetz's turn.
Okay.
Now you can do other things than do the check, like with what Almyre did. She cast Expeditious Retreat, so you can do things, but you cannot escape if you do anything other than make a check to escape.
If I were to go invisible, could I make the cart invisible?
It's only anything you're wearing or carrying, and you're not doing either of those things for the sled.
Yes.
Get off of your sled, pick it up.
Let me
and turn it invisible.
rephrase. If I were to make the sand boy that I'm riding invisible, and it's wearing the cart, would it then become invisible?
If a horse and buggy is walking along and you turn the horse invisible, does the carriage become invisible? No.
It is wearing the
It
carriage.
is kind of wearing
It's
it.
not. No, it's not.
It is. It's
towing it.
That's its.
that's towing it.
That's his shirt.
It's wearing a harness, but the harness is connected. It's not wearing.
It's like it's like a
I'm gonna
hat.
try to nature track to escape.
Okay.
That's a 19.
You gotta stand your ground.
A 19 will do
you
it.
Can't let him win.
A 19 will have you escape, Jeatz.
Okay, bye.
Alrighty. That takes us to the eel's turn. Now, Horace, because you have failed, it is going to come up on you and take its full turn to attack your sled. The first attack is a 11, which is going to miss. So this is your standard lightning attack, but as it moves up on you, it's going to try and chomp the sled that you're on. A 15 will hit the sled. Now this chomp is a little more dangerous. In fact, I'm not even going to roll for that in person. That's going to be 26 damage to the sled. So,
ouch!
Your sled has taken 38 points of damage, Horace.
She's mean.
Okay, Almyre, that's your turn.
Running away. Okay, so my expeditious retreat has given me advantage, but I have disadvantage, so this is just a flat roll.
Just a flat roll, yeah.
And my best is, so with my heavy sled, I don't get a +3.
Correct.
So it's just a +4 is what we're going with. Okay, here we go. That is a 6.
A 6 will not do it, unfortunately. The 6 will not do it, unfortunately. Right, sorry, I just need to make a note. Alrighty, it's going to use a legendary action to go after you, Almyre.
Yep.
A dirty 20 will hit your sled with this electric attack, and you are going to take 15 damage. So,
but my sled is like 150 or something, right?
Right, yeah. So you've taken 34 points of damage after that.
Cool.
Or the sled has taken 34 points of damage. All right, Horace, that is your turn.
I'm gonna try to dash out of here. That's a nature check.
Survival, animal handling, or nature. Whichever's better for you.
Alright, so one moment. That is... 7.
7 will fail.
Hey, you did better than me.
The eel is going to take a legendary action to attack your sled, Horace. A 11's going to miss. The electricity is going to crash next to as it almost hits the sled. But it is the eel's turn. Now, between the two of you, roll me a luck check to see who it goes after next.
3. Although I kind of wanted to go after me because I've got more.
Yeah, probably for the best.
And that's a 18.
Yep.
An 18. Okay,
good job.
So it's going after Almyre. So its first attack on its turn, a lightning attack, is a dirty 20. That will hit. So your sled is going to take... Let's see, 16 damage from the first. 16 lightning damage. Now the second attack, it's going to run up on you, Almyre, and try and chomp the sled, which is a 14, which will hit the sled. Again, sled has an AC of 12. That's an additional 19 damage, so 16 plus 19. That is 35 in total,
35.
Plus the 34 that it already had.
That's 70, 69.
69. Nice. Total damage to your sled.
Nice.
Yep.
Nearly half gone, Almyre.
Yep.
Okay, that's the end of the electric eel's turn. Almyre, that takes us up to you. You still do have your expeditious retreat up, so I'll still let you roll for
Yes.
that.
Yep. Come on. Fuck this game. That's a natural 1.
Oh no.
Nat 1. Okay. It's going to take a. I won't have the eel roll with advantage on this one. It's just going to take a regular legendary action for lightning. That's going to be a 24 to hit, which will.
Yep.
The sled. Lightning damage is going to be 14 lightning damage, so 83 total damage taken.
Okay.
More than half gone. Okay,
Yep.
Horace, that's your turn.
Come on, Horace. Get out of this.
All right. One moment. Come on. It's gonna be 16.
Yes, I was right.
Will fail.
What?
You piece of shit. God, fuck this sand. This is why I went. This is why I lived where I lived.
That's why you lived in the forest. Okay. As a legendary action, the eel is going to take a lightning attack. That's a 22 to hit.
Miss.
Horace, your sled is going to take. Let's see. Math is hard.
Especially when it gets low numbers, right?
12 lightning damage.
Okay. 12 isn't bad. Could be worse.
So you're looking at 50. Your sled is half gone.
All right. That ain't nothing.
Okay. That takes us to the eel's turn. Both of you roll me luck checks again. See who the eel goes after.
8.
14.
Okay. Horace, it's going after you. First, the lightning attack as it rolls up on you. That's a 19. It's going to be 19 lightning damage. So that's
Ori Glitter, I'm
69
gonna get you out of this.
69 total damage.
I'm scared. I'm scared, Horace. Please get me out.
Just look straight ahead.
And the chomp attack. So 5 is a 7. Sorry, 5
Good
plus
job.
7 is a 12. Will hit.
Oh my god.
That's gonna hit.
Yep.
That's 28.
Oh no.
Oh, I
This
think
is
he's-
fun, guys.
Do I only have single digits?
You're at 97. You got 3 hit points left, bud.
I am.
my God.
I'm actually just skating on a plank of wood.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
snowboarding right now.
Like a surfboard. Okay. Jeatz, that takes us to your turn. Sorry, no, you're out of it. Almyre, that is your turn.
Motherfucker!
Thank God you got the heavy.
I know. I can't. This dice is going to jail. Yep. All right. Let's see his attack.
You failed?
Oh yeah, it was a 4.
Okay. The attack will be a 17 to hit. Damage will be 15. So 83 plus 15 will be your 98 damage.
Can I drop Expeditious Retreat and cast it on Horace's seal instead?
Because you already attempted an escape,
Damn.
no.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
on
I
your
appreciate
turn,
it.
you may.
I appreciate the thought.
Okay. That takes us to Horace's turn.
Come on, buddy. Need like a 16 on the die.
More than 16, I guess. Oh no. That's on that one.
Oh no!
Hmm. You won. I'm sorry. Will not cut it.
Matt's just
The-
passes.
Eel is going to use a legendary action to attack you, Horace. That is a 19 on the dice. Your sled
Come
is going to
on.
take more than enough damage to destroy
Put your
it. Lightning
dice, put those
crashes
dice away.
right behind you, exploding the final plank that you're on. You tumble across the desert and you see your seal skirt off in the distance. Now that takes us to the eel's turn. Because you've fallen in the sand, it's going to focus its efforts on you. Both of these attacks will be directly on you, Horace.
Can I use my bonus action to attack if it's coming into my range?
Since you have fallen off of your... Well, it's the end of your turn, right? So you can use your reaction if you'd like as the eel comes into range, sure.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. You may.
I'm not like it's gonna do anything, but can I trip an eel?
No.
That is a 24.
Sorry, I keep forgetting to roll. But yes, that
A
will
hit.
hit.
Alright. God, I hope this thing is bloody right now.
Alright, what's the damage?
Oh, that's the wrong die. Attack. That is a 2 damage.
Okay.
Real effective.
Very effective. As this thing comes into range, you poke it with the end of your halberd, and you barely get under its scales. It's rearing up, and lightning shocks right next to you. And its attack is going to be a 24 to hit. Horace, you are going to take 13 lightning damage.
Okay.
And as it rears up, it's going to crash down on you with its bite attack. It's another 24 to hit. I have not rolled this hot. Oh, in all of this campaign. As it crashes down on you with its bite attack, that is 27 bludgeoning damage.
My god. Fuck this guy.
Okay, so what that means for the other two of you, Jeatz, you can re-enter this encounter if you'd like to pick up Horace, or Almyre, you can forego your action to escape to pick up Horace.
I can.
That's
I
what
can
I was
maybe.
going to do.
No, I don't think you need. Wait, let me just. Okay. What's the
I'm
range
going
of Face
to-
Step, and how far away is he?
Face step is
Not
30
far.
feet, and this thing is huge. It's well over 100 feet long.
Well, whose turn is next?
Mine.
Okay.
I think
Could
I'm
you
gonna
hold? Wait, could you hold your turn until I get to you?
No, I
you
was
wouldn't-
gonna forego my action to scoop you up. Because presumably, since you have fallen off there, and I am still moving, I am now ahead of you. I need to circle back to grab you.
Yeah, but I was gonna say
Yeah.
you wouldn't need to waste your turn if I could
The-
face step to you.
I'm gonna. Oh well, I didn't think about face step.
No, you
I'm
could
just
not.
assuming.
You could not face step. These seals have like a 50 feet movement speed, so you're racing
Gotcha.
across the desert.
Yeah, I was thinking that the eel was moving faster than you were, buddy. So,
Hey,
yeah, I'm using my action to scoop him up.
Okay, Almyre, you scoop him up. You forgo your opportunity to escape It is still going to attack you with a legendary action.
Of course.
That's a natural 1. It will miss you.
Yes.
You do an unexpected maneuver, and this lightning crashes like way far behind you. It misses with its electric attack.
Now it's regular attack.
No, that takes us to Horace's turn. So Horace, because you're on Almyra's sled, you can give Almyra the help action.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Right now or on
All
my
right.
next turn?
On your next turn.
Can I just take over?
Okay, cool.
If you want, you can take over, and then Almyra, you can give Horace the help action. That way you're rolling with actual advantage more flavorfully than having double advantage because of your other stuff.
I'll do that.
Horace, at the end of your turn. Well, I mean,
what,
not
what did
now.
you? What would?
We'll come back to
Yeah,
Almyra's
Horace-
turn. You guys are going to swap places in initiative, basically.
Yeah.
So
Are you plus? What's your plus, Horace?
2.
Oh, I've got +4.
Yeah, you're probably better. Yeah.
Okay, so Horace, you are going to spend your turn giving the help action to Almyra. The eel is still going to roll its electric attack. That is going to hit Almyra's sled. Almyra, your sled is going to take 16 lightning damage for a total of 114 so far.
Okay.
That takes us to the eel's turn. And then on Almyra's, you can roll with advantage finally. But the eel is going to do its thing again with the electric attack. A 14 with the electricity. That's 13 lightning damage. Brings us to 127. And then finally the chomp attack. It's a 11. That will fail.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. So we need to move some things around. Okay, that will take us to Almyra's turn.
With
So you can
advantage.
roll this with advantage finally.
+4. I hate it. I failed again.
No. Oh my god.
Okay.
One of those was a
legendary
natural
action.
1. So
Why are we so bad?
Legendary action, lightning attack. It's going to be a 24 to hit.
now, this was the highest I have rolled. So that was a 15 total. So, but a 16 failed. So
Okay.
15 definitely will too.
Now, since combat started, the DC has been lowering, but a 15 still
Oh.
will not cut it. Okay, this legendary attack, legendary action attack will be 14 lightning damage.
Yeah, we're almost done.
So we are at 141. Now, Horace, I'll say on your turn,
Damn it.
if you would like, you can take the reins from Almyra and attempt yourself.
Okay.
Or you can give Almyra the help action.
I'll try to take that reins.
Yeah, because we're not going to make it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
I
here we go.
unfortunately have nothing to help you get to me that doesn't require me to do like a lot of spell slot
Okay,
bullshit.
17.
A 17 will do it. A 17
What?
will finally let you escape.
Oh.
This sled is in shambles. It's a heavier sled, so the wood's a little sturdier, but it is basically what Horace was riding on earlier.
We're just
You're
snowboarding next
skiing.
to each other.
Yeah, you're doing like a tandem
on a
ski. Yeah, doing a tandem ski across the desert, and finally you whip these sand seals into shape, and they veer off course from the rampage of the sand eel, and you guys manage to escape this evening. So, Horace's sled has been destroyed. Almyre, your sled only has 9 hit points remaining. Jeatz, you have escaped without a scratch.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay.
Nice.
That takes us to the evening, the nightly
Nightfall.
rest. The sun has long gone down. You all are exhausted from running away from this eel. So if you would give me a Constitution saving throw to not fall another level of exhaustion.
Oh my fucking god. What is happening?
It is not-
What is happening with my dice right now? It's the same one I just rolled the natural 1 on, and I said, okay, well, this one is due. And it rolled a 2.
Oh no.
I also got a 2, so that's a 9 total.
22 for me.
22.
8 total
Horace,
for
you
me.
will survive. Jeatz, you have 1 level of exhaustion, which is disadvantage on your ability checks. Almyre, you have 2 levels of exhaustion, which at the 2nd level your speed is halved. Horace, you so far are faring okay. That takes us to the final day. Let us pray to the gods that your dice fare better. For the morning, everyone give me your animal handling check.
Am I
Now,
able to
everyone
train
does
glitter
have
again, or
proficiency.
Is that too rough of a night?
Actually, you know what? No, it was a really rough day because the eel's attack. Glitter's a little shaken, so we will not train Glitter this evening.
So we all get advantage on the roll, countering.
No.
it out, or we
No.
just get
You
to add?
have proficiency. So whatever your proficiency bonus is, you can add that to your animal handling check because I don't think any of you are proficient in animal handling.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
We got the new die. Okay. Animal handling.
Mm-hmm.
Next morning, I'm rolling with disadvantage.
Are we all rolling?
Yes, this is an everyone.
Right. 9 plus 2 plus 3 is 14.
I got the same.
14 will do it, Jeatz.
I got a 12.
14 will do it, Horace. 12 will do it, Almyre. Okay, so you all pass your morning animal handling check. So you're going into your survival check. Now we need 1 person. It cannot be Jeatz. Jeatz rolled the prior survival check.
We'd both be with disadvantage, but you have a +2 and I have a +1, so it's all on you, Horace.
Oh, so you say we're both at disadvantage?
Yeah, you're at disadvantage +2 is what you're rolling.
Come on.
Wait, no. Horace is rolling flat. Horace did not succumb to a level of exhaustion.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, it was Jeatz. Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay,
flat
that is a-
+2.
17?
Yeah.
A 17 will do it
Yes.
on the final day. Now,
There we go.
the last check. We will not do another night save, so you guys don't have to worry about any more exhaustion. The last check that I need you to roll. Everyone can roll, or a single person can roll. Sorry, everyone can't roll because we did that yesterday. I need a single roll of a nature check.
So we can do disadvantage +5, disadvantage +4, or flat. What are you, +1, Horace?
Yeah.
The dice do tell their story.
I'd like to do the flat everyone roll. Is that right?
No, we can't.
Or-
No, it's Horace +1 flat.
We cannot have an everyone roll because that's what happened on day 3. I wasn't just going to allow consecutive rolls for everyone.
Would you?
So day 1 was
it's at a
everyone.
disadvantage. So it's a disadvantage with a +5 or a disadvantage, or a flat roll. Plus, I guess +1. What are we thinking?
Probably the lack of +1 is the best move here.
So me to roll?
I don't know.
Yeah, I would just have Horace roll.
Okay, let's do it.
It's too much pressure on me. I don't like it.
I know.
I don't like it one bit. I can't look. Okay. 15.
A 15 will pass. A 15 will pass.
Yes!
Hell yeah.
What would it have been if I had done it?
Oh,
Oh.
man.
It would have been a 14 if I had done it.
A 14 would have passed because you passed your
Oh,
survival
okay.
check, and we can do a dissection, peek behind the screen after the session. I'll walk through like the DCs, how they were affected. I do still have to roll this D100. Okay, no, we're good. I'll walk through all the DCs at the end of the session. You guys traverse this desert. You mistakenly go over one of these eel grounds, and one of the more powerful electric eels chases after you for an afternoon, shocking lightning, chomping at your sleds. You guys manage to make it out, swear to never let that happen again. And on the final day of you crossing the desert, you make out scot-free, not a single failed check amongst you, swearing off that ever fucking happening to you again. Okay. So, as you make your final approach on the sand seals towards the dark place, the air becomes murky. The sun dims as you get closer, and you realize there's a dark cloud getting more intense as you approach the dark place. The sand that these sand seals are swimming through gives way to hardened, packed earth, and it starts to slope slightly upwards. Your sand seals slowly start to come out of the sand as it shallows and shallows and shallows like water on a shore. As they get up on the hard, packed earth, they start to crawl along, complaining to you that they don't have anywhere to swim. So what are you guys doing with the sand seals?
Let him go?
Yeah, I release mine.
Yeah.
Mine was already
Okay.
gone, so I don't have a decision in this.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So you're just leaving the sleds where they are and letting the sand seals go?
I thought that's what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You let the 3 remaining sand seals go, and you hike up the rest of this approach. It doesn't take that much longer on foot, maybe an hour, as the sun starts to fall lower in the sky. As you walk up this hill, you can kind of tell that you're walking into what appears to be a crater. You notice that the land looks scorched and blackened, even after all this time, after its abandonment, according to Jira. You reach the lip before it starts to descend once more, and from here, everyone give me a perception check.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The dice are not being kind to you guys.
I'll love to hear that sound.
Oh my god.
I there's no way I passed. I rolled a 5.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this one. With a dirty 20, Horace, you look out. The other 2 of your party members seem maybe a little more concerned with how much sand is in their boots. But as you look out, you can see the forest of the Spring Court in the distance. It looks black and infested with some kind of shadow. You swear you can see something moving along the forest floor. More immediately in front of you, as the land starts to descend, you can see a few structures that dot kind of what looks like the flat spot of this caldera, despite it being barren. You can see, as you look up, the clouds have become this thick gray that do not appear to let any sunlight in. You can swear that you see shadows as whatever sun is left casting shadows on the ground. You can swear you see these shadows moving along the ground. And we'll change battle maps here. And I will point out to you, Horace, as you approach these few areas that you see. Now, this is a large battle map, so it might take a minute for it to load for all of you. So please forgive that. But what you see, Horace, is a structure closest to you that looks fairly well maintained. You see next to that a ruined building which has been all but stripped to its base. Far off in the distance, you see what is probably the ruins of a tower that once stood, and next to that, with this collapsed statue next to it, you would see what you would presume to be some sort of place of worship. But you guys are approaching from this corner up here in the top left of the battle map.
Give me a person.
I can...
Oh my god, this is huge.
It is massive. It was hard to sell this. I would had to have made like individual battle maps for this area. Yeah, so I will drag in Almyre and Jeatz. So you guys are starting sort of in the top left corner. Well, I guess it's easier to understand this map in quadrants, perhaps.
What'd you say about the houses right here in front of us?
The house in front of you looks shockingly maintained despite the barren, desolate wasteland that you see around you.
Can I see any life in it?
As you approach, you can see some light coming from the inside, yeah. And just to be clear, the front door is here. The structure that I have does not necessarily give away where the front door is, so I will make a little line. This is where the front door is. A little arrow.
Would I recognize this area?
Give me a history check.
From like my past.
Yeah, no, give me a history check.
It is a 13.
With a 13, you recall from being in the Petal Guard of a place called something along the lines of the darkness at the edge of the forest. We don't concern ourselves with that. That's ancient history. That's sort of all you can recall.
I think we should maybe see what's or who might be inside here before we go look around at the rest of the area.
Yeah,
unless you guys
feel free to go wherever you'd like. We're not an initiative, so you can just kind of drag your pieces wherever you would like to go.
I guess I'll go and knock on the... Maybe not knock the front door. See if I can look in a window or something.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
It was a 13.
With a 13, what you see peering inside this window is a barren front room. Looks utterly, horribly maintained. You see a few barrels dotting the place that are dripping water into it. And you see a door here that would appear to lead to another room. But it is closed for now.
I see if the door's unlocked.
Sure, yeah. You try the handle and it opens.
Okay, I will walk in. Not loudly.
Sure. You walk in quietly. Will not require a stealth check. As you look around the room, there is practically nothing here but a few candles dotting the floor to kind of illuminate this living room.
Do I hear anything in here? Can I maybe detect the doors?
Roll me a perception check, sure.
That is a 23.
With a 23, you put your ear up to the door and you hear a soft humming sound. Like a little girl humming to herself.
I guess I'll kind of walk back. Like, I think there's someone in here. You want someone to go around the other side and see if they can peer in?
Where do we see the girl? Or we don't see her? It's just
She's in the room right here.
Okay. Tell you what, I will. Greater invisibility doesn't drop if I cast a spell, correct?
I don't know. Let's look. Greater invisibility.
Turn invisibility. Concentration up to a minute. You're a creature you test until the spell ends. Anything the target is wearing. Okay. Cool. So.
As long as you don't cast a concentration spell, I think you will remain invisible. Yep.
Target.
Or as long as something's not knocked you out of concentration as well. That is.
Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter because I'm not going to cast a concentration spell. I'm going to cast invisibility on okay, here's what I'm going to do. So guys, I can take one of us in there maybe and we can explore a little bit while invisible, but I can't take us all three. Ooh, no, here's what I can do. I'll take two of us. I'll take one of you in there. Almyre, you can turn invisible on your own, correct?
Almyre?
Austin, you're
Austin?
muted on Discord.
Yep, there I. Sorry,
Silly
I went to the bathroom
bean.
a minute ago and I muted myself. Yes, of course. I can turn myself invisible. I could also turn. Hold on.
I can turn.
All of us. I can turn all of us invisible if we want
Yeah,
to.
I could also do that. That actually would make the most sense as one person turns everybody invisible. Okay, how about this? How about you turn you turn us invisible. I will teleport in there and then open the door stealthily.
It'll work since she's
Oh.
not looking at the door, so let's try it.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so cool. Yeah, that's the plan.
Abracadabra, we're all invisible.
Okay. You all turn. So, okay. Lay out for me very
So
specifically.
I'm going to turn invisible, and then I'm going to dimension door with Horace inside.
Okay. Who's turning Horace invisible? Almyre?
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
turning all of us invisible.
Oh,
I will
I
dimension
see,
door
I
us
see.
inside. Yes.
Okay. Jeatz, you just want to say, I want to dimension door 30 feet in this direction through the wall? Not a place
yeah,
that
you can see through, can't you? Oh, I thought you could see through that.
Dimension. No. Horace can hear through the door. He just heard what sounded like a little girl. You can dimension door specifically any place that you can see within 300 feet, or you can say, I want a dimension door 300 feet to my left, for example.
Oh, okay. Then I would like to dimension door 5 feet in front of me, standing at the door.
I see. Okay. With Horace in tow.
In tow.
Sorry, I assumed that because I could see into this room, I could hear into this room. I mean, it was just because, like, on the map I could see. I could see.
Horace had Horace had to put his ear up to the door. Okay, so you, with Horace in hand, dimension door into here, and what you see is a little girl who.
Okay. I maybe I'm still misunderstanding. I'm saying, I thought we were outside, and I was dimension dooring here.
No, Horace had walked into the
I'm already
house
in
and
it.
put his ear up to this door.
Okay.
Sir.
Well, his token was outside, so I was confused.
Well, he
I
walked
Sorry,
understand.
that's because
I understand.
I went to the door, listened to it, and then came back.
I understand.
Okay, well-
So do you want to, now that I've exposed the battle map, do you still
I
want
will
to
still do
dimension
that
door
plan,
on the
that's fine.
other side of this door that is closed? That Horace heard
Yes.
the of a little girl behind? Okay. So, what you both see is a little girl no older than 8. It appears that she is sewing on this broken, dilapidated table, sitting on this horrible, rundown chair. It looks like it could fall over at any moment. There is a fire sputtering in the fireplace. You see more buckets littered about the place as the roof kind of leaks into them. You see this girl. She's aloof. She's swinging her legs on the edge of the chair, sewing things. She's humming a quiet tune to herself.
He's got to be evil.
Yeah. There's one thing I've learned about girls being happy. It's that they're definitely evil.
I roll an insight check to see.
Yes, you may.
Is detect magic is a
That
concentration.
is 21.
With a 21, she seems perfectly innocent. It seems that she's living her life, completely unaware that you're here.
Can I do a perception check around the room to see if there's anything else I notice?
Yes, you may.
I got an at 1. So
You are utterly enamored at the sparse dressings of the room. There is a table
Thank
with
you.
a candle on it, a chair, and what appears to be a vanity with this brush that's all of the bristles have clearly faded away. This mirror that is so dirty you could barely even see yourself through it.
Cool. Thank God you did not say you're enamored with the little girl. That's what I was super worried you were about to finish that sentence with.
God.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that sounds about right.
She doesn't.
I don't see anything.
dangerous.
So
Should we just pop up and say hi?
I cast message as a cantrip. What do you guys see? Oh crap! You guys
Sure.
have to. You guys would have to speak to respond. Never mind. I hope
Yep.
you guys are smart enough to ignore that.
Say, girl. Do you want to say hi? Maybe we go out and knock on the door and not just appear here and not be weird. I say to Jeatz.
yeah. Well, we're already here.
Are you saying that
so-
under your breath? You're in the room. If you would like to speak loud,
I'm whispering.
I need a deception check against her passive perception,
All right.
or a stealth check. But a stealth check is dexterity. That doesn't make any sense. Ugh, I hate whispering.
Up in 9.
Her passive is 10. She's a child. She looks up quickly from her sewing. She says, "Who's there? Show yourself."
I can't end invisibility on myself, can I? Because I didn't cast it.
No, I do not think so. Obviously, Almyre, you would hear this through the wall.
Yeah. Speaking.
I mean, I'm not gonna.
Are we trying to drop invisibility.
You see her get up, drop her sewing things, get up off the chair and start to wander around the creaky floor. She says, "If you're there, you better tell me. You're not supposed to be in here. You're supposed to leave me alone."
Who's not supposed to be in here?
The darkness. You're supposed to stay out. No! You see, she runs across the room against this door. Get out right now!
If I'll drop invisibility and be like, it's not the darkness. It's just me.
Well, I'd have to drop.
That's up to Almyre.
Yeah, so I need you to tell me.
Oh. Wait, but
Now, if you want to swing your sword and break something, then sure, you can.
I guess. Yeah. I'll knock down a vase.
Oh my god.
Yeah, make me an attack roll.
Anybody want? Oh, is the door unlocked?
Right, plus. That is a 14.
The 14? Yeah. What you see a vase on the mantle of the fireplace over here. If you want to walk over here and knock it over.
Yeah, I just open the door. Like I feel like.
Yeah. Oh, you're scaring this poor girl. Okay, Horace, you walk over and knock intentionally break your invisibility through the rules of D&D. You push this face over as an attack roll, air quotes, and your invisibility drops. And she says, "Who are you? Who are you? Please get out! You must! You simply must!"
No, I think the darkness knocked over your vase. I'm here to help.
Oh, whoops! I deleted you, not the marker.
Oh, where'd I go?
What? You're not part of the darkness. You certainly don't look like part of the darkness. You look like a regular man. What are you doing in my home?
We were just making sure everything was okay in here and wanted to know if anybody lived around these parts.
This is a.
Well, that's rather worse than the darkness. What? You thought you could invite yourself in?
He's right.
I mean, obviously we're fine to be in here because the rules of the darkness imply that we have to.
Almyre, seeing
in,
Horace
right?
visible, do you drop invisibility on Jeatz?
Yes. Once,
Okay.
not until Jet starts talking, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Yes, we should.
There's three of
okay.
you. You see her open this door very quickly and slam it shut.
Which
As you start to explain yourselves.
Oh my god. Oh my god, run after her. I'm going.
Yeah, I'm running.
It's the one woman of the party. I'm going.
As you run in, the door is locked.
Knock. That spell, knock.
Oh, you want to cast knock? Okay. You cast knock and the door magically unlocks, and as you open it, you see her cowering behind her sewing machine.
Hey. Hello.
What do you
My
do
name is
here,
Almyre.
please?
No. Hey, no, there's no reason to be alarmed. There's no reason to be scared. We are on a mission to hopefully rid the world of this darkness. And in order to do so, we were told to come here.
You can get rid
So
of the darkness.
We think we might be able to.
If you can promise me you'll get rid of the darkness, then I won't be scared anymore. The darkness is even scarier than you.
That's what we were afraid of. Yes, no, most certainly. We were just told to come here, and I apologize for our less than noble way of entering your home. We just didn't know what to
Just
expect.
appearing in my home.
I'm sorry.
Yes, we our are very skilled in what we do. So we were hoping to, if we had, if there was something dangerous here, we were hoping to not alarm it. So we were trying to be invisible.
Dangerous here is you and the darkness. I'm perfectly harmless.
Well, that's good. Well,
can I roll an insight on whether or not she's perfectly harmless?
I am.
Yeah,
a little
sure.
freaked out.
Results?
Oh, right. I actually have to roll the dice. My bad. That's
you
15.
asked. Okay.
Sorry, I got caught up in the.
Almyre, are you rolling an insight check?
Well?
I thought you asked.
No,
Come on.
Insight is.
I think we both thought each other was gonna roll, and that just didn't happen.
I thought he was. Yeah, I thought he was.
Oh,
Insight is +1, so that's a 19.
Okay. With a 19, Almyre, as you are talking to this little girl, you can tell that while she is scared, and you are also scared of her, it does not seem that she wants to hurt anyone. And as you are conversing with her, you hear like a flapping of wings overhead, and that's where we'll end our session.
Oh, freaky.
Thanks for watching.
Flapping of wings.